The horns. You know it's going to be heavy. You know when I come in like that, and I'm doing this, you know it's going to be heavy because we're back with Dying Fetus. They've never had their name said like that before. Get them Dying Fetus fans together and have them say that. You going to the Dying Fetus show tonight? They say, I never damn ever say it like that, Shane. Ever say it like that. You think I'm going to go to my friends and talk about fucking grotesque impalement and say, Dying Fetus? No, I'm not. We're back within the trenches for Adra, our wonderful friend here. And I want to say we've done In the Trenches, but I don't think so. We're going to check out some factoids on Dying Fetus. I did watch a concert of them from the Wacken or one of those festival things some month ago or so. Always very heavy, succinct, and like when you watch them play, you go, that is instrumental players. They're beat, you know. It's like Meshuggah. When you watch them play, you just go, that is machine work there. Or Gojira. You watch them, you say, that is simply just machines perfectly humming in alignment. Let's learn about Dying Fetus, and then we're going to get into it. Dying Fetus, you got 251,000 monthly listeners to their streaming services. Top 5 jams, grotesque impalement, ... It cuts off, 8.5 million plays. Subjected to a beating, ... It cuts off, 11.5 million plays. Praise the Lord, 2.5 million plays. In the Trenches, that is the song we are doing here for Adra today. That's got 5.7 million plays, and it's in the 4 slot. And then from that same record, From Womb to Waist, 5.9 million plays. And it can feel that way until you find your way back. You know, from the disconnection of Mother, you know, at that umbilical cord, it's the first shock. Like, what the fuck am I doing? What's going on here? You know, and then they shove you into a school where you're like, but I thought I liked you, ma'am, that I've been having the breast milk from. Well, now you got to go listen to this person and obey and sit in the desk and all of this for 12 years. And then get out and go, be free, my child. Be free. Come back to it. Find yourself. Wake up. Remember, you're there. You got it. Albums. You got Destroy the Opposition, 2000. Stop at Nothing, 2003. War of Attrition, 2007. 2009, Descend into Depravity, Putrefaction through Violence. My heavens. 2010, Infatuation with Malevolence. Now, some of these are have double years, 2010. History Repeats, 2011. Reign Supreme, that's this record right here within the Trenches. Wrong One to Fuck With. Thought I just saw that somewhere. Maybe, don't they have a video for that? Killing on Adrenaline and Make Them Beg for Death, 2023. That is the related artists or bands or albums. But I was just noticing a 2025 here. What is that? Into the Cesspool is the 2025 single from Dying Fetus. Look into related artists. This will be some extreme metal friends. I'm sure they'd call it colleagues. You know, they call them some of that stuff. Suffocation. Cryptopsy, whom I just watched, and that singer's very engaging to watch. Very nice man, but there's an intensity to him. The way he lunges out over the audience, where you go, okay, interesting. Deicide, classic. Cannibal Corpse, Obituary, all the good ones. 200 Stab Wounds, Devourment. Sanguisugabog, Morbid Angel, just all the delights. Carcass, yes, Skinless. And Necrophagus. And we have done every one of those bands. Someone will say, Shane, you mean to tell me that every one of those extreme metal bands that you just named off, you've done on your channel? You've done a video or a song to them? And I tell you that, yes. Every single one of those. You put my name and put the band into the search on YouTube, and you go, oh my God, that's crazy. I've been a Cryptopsy fan, or I've been this fan, or I've been a fan. I never saw that this stuff existed. And I say, well, that's because they've tried to keep it away. But those days are over. All right? I've had enough of the bullshit. We're going mainstream. We're going main vein with this stuff. Okay? We've conquered the alley. And we realize there's a bigger world out there besides the alley. You got me, YouTube? You understand what I'm telling you? We're going to the moon. We're going to the front page of YouTube. You understand, YouTube, what I tell you? They'll say, get Sarah Covington on the phone. What Shane just said in his video. Get her on the phone. He says he's going to the front page. How do we hold him back? You don't, baby. My beloved, sweet Sarah Covington. You don't hold me back. Look into the bio. And I remember this photo. It's 3 lovely fellows. They're out by a bushed area. And, you know, I'm just going, well, what a lovely set of dudes. You know that the guy in the middle, he loves a couple marijuana cigarettes during the day. He looks to me, maybe. But they're just saying, you know, bro, rock on. We might be Dying Fetus rock band, but we're also pretty sweetheart fellows. An extreme metal group with a knack for locating the sweet spot between blast beats, guttural growls, and hooks. Maryland's Dying Fetus, who probably play all of the Maryland Death Fests, combine elements of technical death metal and hardcore to forge their own distinctive brand of American grindcore. Lovely! Emerging, so Adria, you've been on a grindcore kick, haven't you? Brutal Truth and all that. Emerging in the early 90s, the band earned a loyal following in the metal underground before flirting with the mainstream success in the 2010s with Billboard charting efforts like Reign Supreme. And Wrong One to Fuck With. That's what they were going to say there next. It's that time, my friends. We go in the trenches with Dying Fetus. And their song from that album, Reign Supreme, what we just said there, what they said they really shot into the mainstream. We do it now. This is the Titty Pie. If you taste, take a taste. We go in the trenches. Hey, Drip, put your seatbelt on. Like a crunchy nougat candy bar. Crunchy nougat candy bar. That's Circle Pit City right there. I know I look good doing this, but I'm old, guys. I don't want anyone seeing me go, he'll beef it off in there. I'm old. I know I look good. I got it. So whatever we're doing in the trenches is about to blister our asses. Just gets in ya. You're skating the pipes right here. That voice is right there, laying naked on those guitars. Like, hardcore riff. Move Overlord's alright. Move over, Slayer. I don't give a damn. Is that a cut over to another song? No. I'm all caught up in my pants and shit. This is good. 27 seconds left. That was a tasty damn tune. Stop it on a dime, fellas. I feel like they're going to go right into something else. Now I did hear that ringing out, you guys. Don't lie to yourselves, all right? My God. Well, I'm not going to repeat what she was saying because you shouldn't be that way, ma'am. You should not be that way. That was a song called From the Womb to Waist, and I don't like what that lady was saying. So, ma'am, I don't believe you got the right idea about things. Now, don't lie to yourself, you guys. You heard that. When I say stop it out, nope. Off, no. That was pretty damn tasty, goddamn Dying Fetus. Every time you kind of forget, you know, all these wonderful bands out there. That's why I love getting all the input for bands and stuff, because you forget. Or you've never heard them or whatever. But every time Dying Fetus pops back, I go, just good, isn't it? What say you? This is the good news here in this video. If you've made it this far and you haven't just got in the comments and said you're a fucking a-hole and then left, and you want to participate and be part of things and speak on fun things like music and rock and roll and heavy metal and extreme death metal in this case, get in the comments below, because I like to get down there and read your thoughts and opinions. Sometimes I'll give them hearts, and sometimes I'll even comment on them, and sometimes I'll even pin it. If you make me spit my drink out, or it's something very interesting, I'll pin your comment on that video where it remains forever in time. Think about that. As long as I remain, that your comment is pinned, or your comment is part of this video right here, right now. Isn't that neat? I think it is. But get down and tell me. Good, great, fantastic, Shane. I am a huge fan of Dying Fetus. I'll tell you everything you do not know about this fine extreme metal band. You know, extreme in many ways, but very good, and hits you in a very good, uplifting, spirited kind of a way when you're listening and feeling the rhythm of that beautiful music. You know, it sounds aggressive to the ears. Indeed, I'll give you that. It sounds very aggressive. But there is still this beauty that happens when you feel that dance and you feel that pulse and you feel that move. It doesn't have to be French horns, Shane. It can be grind buzzsaw guitars. It can be that as well. So I'll tell you everything that you do know about this band, don't know about them. All-time favorite albums and songs, and have you seen them live, and what was that like for you? And man, oh man. If you go to the Maryland Death Fest, I'm willing to bet that you've seen them a time or two there. Because if they're from Maryland, you know, and if they've never played there, fuck you. Okay, I'll just say that to whoever's running the damn thing. How dare you? You're not going to have Maryland death metal bands play the Maryland Death Metal Festival? But I think that they're good people and a great concert thing, and I think they do have them. So we'll just let that go. What do you say? Not good, not great. Shane, it was too aggressive, too abrasive, too extreme metal. They said it in the words down there. It was extreme metal, didn't want it, didn't need it. Now, I braved it through because I like to do things, you know, like skydiving and stuff like that. So I made it all the way through the video. But it's not my cup of tea, not music that I'll listen to again. Don't want it, don't need it, never going to listen to it. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? If you got a request, you know it. Hit the links or put it in the comments. We're out of here. Oh. Adra. I'll give you a little tickle. Okay, I don't want to give you heavy metal horns. I'll give you a little tickle. A little tickle under your goodies there. There you go. All right, getting out of here. Dying Fetus.